And hello and welcome to AleksTabletops MTG Quick Study episode 77. My name is Alex and let's start our 77th match. What was that? So yep, let's just launch it and go. We continue to play with Nature Seekers. The whole point of this deck is basically to prepare myself for the tournament. Again, this deck went through multiple iterations. This iteration of the deck worked a lot, but in the end I discarded it and actually created a much more confusing version of the deck. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I guess it was done when I recorded the sound thing. That was weird. So either way, so yeah, we're continuing to study MTG Quick Study series, which is the series of one match episodes that focuses on learning from my own matches by rewatching and trying to analyze them. So we took a pretty weird hand. I mean, my idea when I took this hand, this is by the way probably one of the latest versions, because in early versions I didn't have Plague Mare, and I also didn't have Multani in it. Before this deck was focused more about this, more around this card, and now this is probably the version that it's pretty close to a final tournament version. By the way, just a quick reminder that our last episode of pre-recorded matches that were recorded like a couple of months ago, or maybe even more, like 3 months ago, is going to be our 89th episode, so 90th episode, and the episode number 90 is going to be the first episode with a current state of the game, which is something that I'm looking forward to, because there's a lot of new decks out there, there's a lot of new and interesting situations, and also we're not going to, from that episode, we're not going to upload 3 episodes. Instead, we're going to create one good episode. Because again, 3 episodes is just too much, no one is going to watch them either way, so why bother? And it's kind of a, for me personally, it's too much sometimes to record 3 episodes per time, although it's not usually takes that much time. But again, as I said before, it adds up, like half an hour here, half an hour there, it adds up into 1 full hour, and then uploading, recording, adding descriptions, tags, and etc. It takes another hour or so. So in the end, like, it takes a lot of time the more videos I upload, and it's actually not necessary to upload that many videos. So here's a pretty interesting situation. Kind of opponent presses us. I know that we have to block, but I still don't want to sacrifice two of the most kind of important creatures that I have here. So I know that opponent has something like Shock to kill either Poison Tip Archer or Slimefoot, and because of this I just giving opponent the opportunity to choose who exactly opponent is going to kill. So the opponent is going to kill both of them. I probably misread the ability of this 2/2 flyer that basically gives +1/+1 to each wizard if instant or sorcery is cast. But still, we're going to deal 3 damage to the opponent after all 3 creatures died. Also, it's a good idea to wipe out the board and kind of start from the beginning. Okay, good. So here, it's probably, like, I don't know. Yeah, probably just going to put Cyberling Migration. Of course, we could wait for 1 more turn, but my idea is to actually utilize Costly Plunder on one of the Saprolings next turn. It's one of the reasons why I'm not playing Plague Mare, because I know that opponent might have small wizards that it will be better to destroy them with the Plague Mare. Skibidi Paboom. Ah, Pinchy Max Squing Butt. Wait, pressing on him. So yeah. Okay, so what else we're going to do here? So ideally, we are in a pretty weird situation. I don't know what opponent has in his hand, or her hand. We're playing against, by the way, Lord of Mist as RPG. So because opponent might have a counter spell, I'm still kind of hesitant in playing things. I mean, one of the reasons why opponent has 4 cards and still didn't play anything, because opponent waits for a counter spell. I still might risk it though, and I guess I'm risking it. It's not the best risk ever, but it is. I mean, ideally I would risk to play Plague Mare. This is better risk, but I guess opponent might use Lava Coil next turn, or a combination of 2, like Lightning Strike or something to kill it. Either way, so there is a possibility for us to win this game, but these chances are getting smaller and smaller, which is not good. Like, we have 6 lives, opponent has 3 cards. We don't have anything that could gain life, except Vraska's Contempt, which we're not going to be able to utilize until opponent is going to put creature in play. Finally, opponent puts creature in play. So there is a good chance that next turn we're actually going to use Vraska's Contempt to steal one of the creatures. Yes, by the way, Twilight Prophet wouldn't be a deciding factor at the beginning of the turn. It doesn't have Ascent ability. No, not going to pay lives. So yeah, we don't have a choice. Opponent might kill us next turn. We have to gain lives. And we're probably not going to attack because opponent might put creatures with haste and basically kill us with combination of direct spells and haste. So yeah, just waiting for... oh yeah, that was kind of the strategy, I guess, for the opponent, is to slowly get us to the losing situation. So here we're not going to block with all of them. Okay. So finding ourselves in a pretty weird situation. Ideally we need to utilize Twilight Prophet, but we're still not going to have enough permanents for Ascent ability, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not enough. So because of this we have to play Plague Mare, I believe, in order to make sure that Twilight Prophet is going to get to Ascent ability. Because once Ascent ability is utilized, we have a good chance to get back the life that we lost next turn, if opponent is not going to remove Twilight Prophet from game, which is the hope for. Okay, so I don't know why I'm yawning that much today. I guess I didn't sleep well or enough, and because of this I'm just like giving. I don't know what to do in this situation. I mean, it's pretty weird. We still have better chance, I guess, of winning than losing. We'll see that. Okay, pressing opponent is not good idea. Hopefully Raska is going to help us to win this game. I mean, opponent wiped out with combinations of spells our Twilight Prophet, which is a problem, pretty huge one. We're not going to be able to regain life back, but at least this situation is actually quite good. It all depends what opponent will draw now. Opponent needs one big card to actually turn this thing around. So here we have multiple choices. I mean, putting Moltani kind of seems a weird choice. We need to regain life, so ideally we have to put Raska and we have to sacrifice Saproling in order, or land, in order to produce an additional life. Basically gain life and draw additional card, which is exactly what I will do. Probably will sacrifice a land. We have more than enough lands. Nope, I decided to sacrifice Saproling instead. Good, we got the free prisoner, which is fine. So next turn will be if Raska is not given to lose loyalty counters, we will be able to use -9 ability and again win the game with this, with the Ruska. We also actually died. I mean, opponent just needed to cast something direct in our face, but instead we kind of created lots of distractions. So for instance, I mean this is a distraction. Ruska is a distraction because opponent knows that ideally it's better to kill us in the face, but instead opponent is getting distracted on the bombs and threats that we're putting in play. So I need to get additional draws. This is the way for me to win. Okay, this is interesting. Oh snap, good. I have Gruesome Fate. So here we have multiple win conditions. Both Ruskas could give us win conditions. Cyberlink Migrations could, with combination of the Gruesome Fate, could give us a winning condition. Low-Late Giant could give us winning condition. So we actually have lots of winning conditions. So here I probably will put lots of Cyberlinks in play. Or not, we'll see. Kind of want to attack first. See what opponent will do. So when you have on your plate too many win condition possibilities, sometimes it's hard to choose the one that is going to be right for you. So again, as you see, like considering how many spells opponent already used to kill our threats, all these threats better would be all these spells better would be utilized if opponents just hit us in the face. I mean, Lightning Strike, 2 shocks or 3 shocks. So then we have only 7 lives. We would already die. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, but it's not like super bad. So we're going to kill it with Ruska. We have our win condition. Yeah, we have to kill it because again, keeping Izzet in play is just like the worst situation ever. So again, right here we'll actually win. Yep. We will win by Gruesome Fate. We could win with Low-Late Giant too, so I just love to win with Gruesome Fate because like dealing a damage opponent equal to the creatures that under your control, it's pretty sick. Sick condition. Oh, actually open a card. And superb. Tetoyova. Pretty cool card, by the way. I actually built not that long ago a deck based on this card. Not necessarily based on this card, but based on the draw. So yeah, let's just switch to the other match, the last match for today. Again, we're going to upload for three matches in a row for quite some time, maybe like a couple of weeks or more, maybe 3 weeks. But after that, we were going to switch to just 1 match per upload. So yeah, this sums up this episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a boost. If you want more, subscribe and set the bell note. To be a part of MTG Study live sessions, join us or join our streams here at AleksTabletops. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next episode, which is going to be in a minute. Yep, bye.